Hi, my name's Gavin. My website's hickorygolf.co.uk. Just another short video showing a typical bag of hickory golf clubs from the 1920s. And these ones, or certainly all the irons, are Vickers. And a lot of collectors and hickory golfers will no doubt have seen Vickers clubs over the years. They're probably one of the more plentiful around. And they come both in the stainless steel variety, so I'd say late 1920s, of which these ones are, and also there's mild steel ones that look obviously a bit rusted, that I think were a bit earlier in time, or they were perhaps a more budget model. It's hard to say. I'm sure somebody out there might know the reason. If you do, drop us a line. Anyway, I've found the good thing about Vickers is there's plenty of them, and they made lots of different models of clubs. So this one, for example, is the longest iron in this set, and it's stamped 2 iron. But I have seen 1 irons, 3 irons. I can't recall if I've ever seen a 4 iron in a Vickers, because generally your 2 iron is going to come in the same as a mid iron, so that's about 28 degrees of loft. And then your mashie is going to come in at about 37 degrees of loft. And if you can see on that one, I think it says mashie 6B. I've seen 6As as well. Oh no, that one just says 6, it doesn't say 6B. I've certainly seen 6As, 6Bs, and now a plain 6. I don't know what the difference was, but it might be something to do with swing weight. I have an inclination. So there's a number 2, a mashie. Then in this set, I've actually got a jigger, which generally is about loft of about 33 degrees. Jiggers over the years became more known for playing short chip shots around the green, but certainly in the Hickory era, jiggers were a long range club. I generally hit a jigger about 135 yards, something like that. Then there's a mashie niblick, and that says 8B. So there, it has a letter after the number, and it says Peter McEwen, Old Links, Bolton. And if I remember rightly, Peter McEwen was about the 5th generation McEwen of club makers, starting from James McEwen in the late 1700s and right up to Peter in the 1920s and 30s. Then there's a niblick, and that says 9A. So again, you get letters after the numbers on the niblicks. This one's got a loft of it, I think I remember, of about 50 degrees. In another video, which you might come across, I've said niblicks tend to range from about 48 degrees right up to 60 degrees, but probably something around 50 was probably average. Then there's a putting cleek, and you get both putters and putting cleeks in the Vickers, and this is a putting cleek, so probably a little bit more loft than the ones that were stamped putters, and I'd say that's probably got a good maybe 13 degrees, something like that, of loft on it. Vickers were mostly known in the 1930s as a company which made military armaments. They made certainly guns for warships and tanks and things like that. So I'm not quite sure how they entered the golf market, but this one says Sheffield on it, which was a centre in the UK for steel making, particularly cutlery. To complete the set, there's 2 woods. There's a little bulldog brassy with a cupped sole and quite a lot of loft, and then a more general brassy, which is probably akin to a modern 3 wood. Probably be about 15 to 17 degrees of loft on that one. So anyway, that's another what's in the Hickory golf bag. I would really recommend, if you're looking to build up a set, to go for Vickers clubs, because as I said, there's plenty of them and you can get lots and lots of different models, and that's always beneficial for building up a set, because then you can get them tweaked to lots of different lofts and you can have quite a large set of clubs. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please press the like button if you have liked this video, or subscribe, and send me an email at info@timewarpgolf if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye.